Hi, David here of Lancaster Honda, and here we've got a 21 plate Honda Jazz. It's the 1.5 hybrid. This is an EX model as well, and it's got a few little upgrades on it. And it also comes in our Premium Plus paint, which is the Sunlight White. So what I'll be doing in this video is just showing you around the condition of the vehicle, showing you some of the features it has and some of the select upgrades. First of which is the alloy design. So this isn't the standard ones that come on this vehicle. They have actually been picked out slightly upgraded wheels. And then down the side of the vehicle you can see there's no condition whatsoever on the paintwork. And with it being an EX model, you do get the silver mirror caps. And down onto the second alloy, driver's front alloy, you can see again no wear and tear on the wheels at all. So it is a fairly new vehicle. It was sold by us originally. And it has come back because the owners had a bit of a change in circumstances. So the vehicle currently hasn't had its first service, but it will be due with us any day now, so we will be servicing it. It's on about 10,000 miles, so they're due before 12,500. I'll just come into that wheel just while we're on it. And then down the side of the vehicle again. And then onto the rear alloy there. And then what I'll do is I'll just pop the boot open. So just before we get to that, actually, you do get parking sensors along the back alongside the others on the front. You also get rear view camera on this one. And then as far as the little upgrades go, you do get boot step garnish there, so that you can paint's all protected and the inside of the boot's all protected when you're lifting things in and out. You've also then got the rubber boot mat in this one that's coming with the vehicle. And if I can just get it out of the way with one hand, there we go, just underneath the boot floor, you've got a bit more space with all your locking wheel nuts as well. And if you're wondering where the inflation kit is, it's just behind this panel here. You just pull the top down and it comes out. However, I'll avoid doing that with just one hand because I may struggle to get it back on. Just while we're on the boot as well, just put one of the seats down. As you can see, the only lip you can see anywhere is this tiny little edge here. However, it's not very hard to lift things over that. You do get a completely flat boot floor from there. So just shut the boot, go to the back doors. So this vehicle does have Honda's Magic Seat system, which if any of you owned a Civic or a Jazz before, or even an HRV, you'll have seen these before. So the base folds into the floor, which then lets the backrest go completely flat. And you can also flip the seats up from the base as well. So you can lift the seat up, and then when you fold that bit in, you then lock into place. So if I pull on that, it's not moving anywhere until I lift that bit up. And while we're on it as well, you do get the fitted mats that are fitted around where the seats collapse. And they do that on both sides. So there is a little bit of space underneath if you wanted to store something small under there as well. And just before we move on from the back seats, so you do get two USBs in here. And there is a little phone pocket on the back of each chair, as you can see. So we'll just jump from there onto the front. So just before we get in there, it does have keyless entry, this vehicle. So these three dots on here, you just put your finger on there, car locks, wing mirrors fold in. And if you want to unlock the vehicle, you just put your hand behind there, senses your hand, and opens right up. So then once you get in, you've got electric windows inside. You've also got electrically adjustable wing mirrors and electrically folding. And you've got a little safety panel here that's got all your Honda Connect sort of stuff going on there. You've got your parking sensors and your vehicle stability assist. We'll just start the engine up as well. So as you can see, it starts up nice and easily, no problems there. As I said before, mileage about 10,000, so it's on 10,142. So we will be servicing it before anybody decides to purchase this vehicle. And as you can see there as well, that's my favourite screen in a Jazz. It shows you what's going on with the power right now. So currently it's sending power straight from the engine to the battery, and the battery can drive the wheels directly. And there's also the option for the engine to drive the wheels directly. So there's multiple drive modes in this car, hence the i-MMD sign, which is multi-mode driving. So down onto the wheel, we'll start with some of the features on here. So you've got all your cruise control settings with your speed limiter, and you've got your distance from the vehicle in front and lane keep assist. Below that, you've then got your heated steering wheel. So you press that one, light comes on, and all around the outside of the steering wheel all just heats up. Very nice in winter. Then onto the left hand side, you've got also your radio controls, so your volume, you can go back. This actually lets you flick through your trip computer with the little home button there, so you press that and then you've got multiple different bits to go through. So personally I just leave it on the first one up there. And then below that you've got your skip tracks, then you've got your voice control there. And behind that you've got your automatic lights, automatic wipers, and then moving on to the centre screen. So as you can see, it's the nice big Honda Connect screen. It's nice and responsive too, so the moment we hit navigation, if you actually touch it, not miss the screen. There you go, it brings everything up straight away. As you can see, there's our location, Northgate. So we'll just go back onto there. So on this screen you do get a few sort of shortcuts along the bottom there, so you can straight away get onto navigation, phone, FM radio, DAB radio and your Bluetooth audio. You do get the option for smartphone connection, so that's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And if you want to see everything, you can tap the audio source at the top and it allows you to flick through all of them. So for your USB and smartphone, that's just down here, but you've got to use that one there. That one's primarily just charging. And then when you come back up a bit, you've then got climate control in here, so that works exactly as you'd expect. So you've got your temperature setting on the far right, you've got direction you want the fans to blow, and then you've got on and off and fan speed. However, I would recommend just hit auto and then just adjust your temperature and it'll do exactly what you want it to. Then if you've spotted with your eagle eyes, just at the side there is heated seats in the front. Got 3 temperature settings. Personally I think number 2 is the best. And then moving on from that, you've then got the automatic gear stick. So you've got park, reverse, well I should say automatic gearbox, and here's your gear stick for it. So you've got park, reverse, neutral, drive and regenerative braking. And if you pop the vehicle into reverse, you then get your reverse camera, and you've got 3 different settings. So you've got your wide angle view, you've got your standard view, and you've got a top down view. And if you look on the side here, it also shows your parking sensors, where they're aiming for and your distance from everything in front. And then you've also got this little button here which shows you if somebody's coming when you pop it in reverse. Say you're in a supermarket backing out of a space, a little symbol will come up and sort of flash at you if somebody's coming past, so it keeps an eye out in the areas you can't see. Really practical vehicle. So then just below the gear stick, and then onto the electronic parking brake with a brake hold function. And you've also got an economy button there which affects how the engine revs, what sort of drive mode it's currently in, and it'll also restrict your air conditioning as well, just to save you a little bit of fuel. So it does a bit of everything, that button. And then you've got a nice cup holder there, a little square area that's quite nice to keep the keys. As I said, it is keyless entry and keyless ignition, with the button being just over there. And then underneath your nice comfy padded armrest, you've got a dedicated little storage area there. So nothing else going on in there, it's just storage, that one. And the last couple of things to go through, just the glove box space. So as you can see there, plenty of space. Already got the book pack in there, and locking wheel nut has been taken out as well, just show it is there. And then if I actually close it properly, and then you get a little small upper glove box. Again, nice to keep things separate from the lower one. And then the last little thing to cover before I end this video is these seats are the anti-fatigue seats, so you can do very long journeys on these and you won't feel too bad at the end of it. So if you'd like to come and see the vehicle, and maybe you'd like a little bit more info, just give us a call and we'll see what we can do to help. Thanks, take care, bye.